Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain for You. Today's video topic is going to be every day and every moment is a second chance. You can probably hear the train off in the distance. Sounds cool. So we'll take a couple of breaths. It's drizzling a little bit. Hopefully I don't get wet, or hopefully it doesn't start raining harder and I got to cut this short. So let's take a couple of breaths. Breathe in the second chance. Exhale the feeling of futility. Breathe in the optimism. Exhale the despair. Breathe in the bravery. Exhale the fear. Alright, so I heard this the other day. I forget where, probably some YouTube video or something I was watching. They said every moment is a second chance. I also heard recently that the subconscious, while it's got these automatic programs that are run, is much more inclined to act upon and trust newer information than older information. So, as far as reprogramming our subconscious thoughts and beliefs and even our actions, every day is a second chance. In other words, the subconscious knows that something that happened 10 years ago is not more important than something that happened today or yesterday. And so when I say every moment is a second chance, it literally is. And even if you say to yourself, you know, I've been upset, I've been freaking out about my symptoms or my pains for so long, you know, how am I going to change that? It's just automatic now. Look, every moment is a second chance to choose a different response, to show up differently in this world, to be a different person, a different you, version 2.0 of you, right? And I joked recently, I said, you know, I'm on version 5.5 of me, jokingly, because, you know, I'm 55 years old, so 5.5 seemed like a good number. But, you know, I'm constantly trying to, you know, work on myself and become a different person than I was yesterday, because, trust me, I'm human like everybody else. The one thing I'm really good at is shooting these videos and getting them out every single day for a year and a half straight. But there's other areas in my life that I'm not too thrilled with. I have up days, I have down days. As a matter of fact, one of my viewers here said, you know, the other night you seemed off. You know, like something was wrong. You doing okay, Dan? Take care of yourself. And they were actually on target, because I was not, you know, really in a good state at the moment. That was the day where I shot outside. I did a video outside and got inside at nighttime and was pissed off because I thought the video was really good. I came in and it was unusable because the audio was just so screwed up from what seemed to be like this loud chirping, screeching bug. And that would have been not so good. So I was in a foul mood because of that, and then I started recording and I made a couple mistakes, and I almost never hit stop and start and re-record again. And that night I had to hit stop a couple of times because it wasn't rolling, and I was disappointed that I had to reshoot it. So yeah, she was absolutely on target by saying, are you all right? You seemed off. So yes, I have my off days too. But every day is a fresh start. Every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a second chance to show up in life the way you want to show up. Right? Every moment is a second chance. And if your day got off to a bad start and it's lunchtime and you're going, this day is shot. No, it's not. It's only lunchtime. You got another probably 8-10 hours that you're going to be awake. So every moment is a second chance to become aware of kind of where you're at emotionally, mentally, energy-wise, spiritually, if you're, you know, a spiritual person. Whatever your situation is, there's always an opportunity to be aware of it and choose a different response. Choose a new direction. It's always It's always an opportunity for a second chance at doing something differently. So if you're stuck and your symptoms haven't budged for, I don't know, weeks, months, years, decades, I'm going to challenge you. What can you do differently today that you haven't been doing yet? And I get it. I know that we get into these habits and comfort of our thinking and our feelings and our emotions. But it's really important to say, well, what can I do different? You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing every day and expecting a different result. So if you show up today and you're the same anxious, worrisome, catastrophic thinking, fear-based, freak-out person that you were for the past 6 months, don't be disappointed when nothing changes, right? We've got to take some control of how we show up in this world. And yeah, I get it. Sometimes it feels like life kicks you in the teeth, and it sucks. And you get up the next day and it kicks us in the teeth again. But every morning, every day, every moment is a second chance. So somebody said, you know, my pain is just so overwhelming and it's so constant that how do I possibly control my reaction to it? And so if it's a constant, you've got every moment of every day to change your response, right? Because as I always say, my classic line, nobody ever got better by freaking out. And if you've been freaking out for the past 6 months, 6 years, 6 decades about your symptoms and pains, and it hasn't helped you yet, you gotta do something different. That's what these videos are all about, is trying to give you ideas and thoughts and concepts that you can employ to start doing things differently. So, not a real long video here. I'm gonna cut this short because it is drizzling on me. But literally, if you're not happy with your results, every day, every moment, it's a second chance and a new opportunity to make a shift, to make a change. Ask yourself, how do I want to show up? And how can I employ some of the concepts and strategies that Dan talks about all the time? Or not just me, but like some of the other experts as well, like Nicole Sachs, Alan Gordon, Steve Ozanich, Dr. Schubner, Dr. Clark, Dr. Hanscom, right? There's a lot of people out there putting some great information out. What can you do in this moment to change your trajectory based on your chosen approach, your chosen response to feeling like, you know, the pain is kicking you in the teeth again? I know it sucks, I get it. But continuing to stay in the same mindset, fear-based response that you've been in for days, weeks, months, years, it's probably going to keep on giving you the same response. So I'm going to ask you and challenge you to take a different tact, a different approach, and view every moment as a new opportunity, as a second chance to kind of show up as the person you want to be, right? So smile. Smile. The smile's a wonderful tool, because once you're smiling, it's hard for the brain to go, you're in danger, you're in trouble, your life sucks. When you're smiling, kind of short circuits that fear-based depression mode. So I'm going to call it quits here on this video. Thanks for listening. If you think somebody can benefit by this, share it. Invite them to the group, or to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Pain for You is the name of both of them. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Love you.